I understand the car a lot better and I'm driving better than last year. It's just maybe the last 2-3 weekends I've managed to put everything together a bit more, and it shows in the results, no? But the driving and the comfort in the car is good, and now hopefully in the second half of the season, that was my target, was to be more consistent and just nail more results, nail more weekends. We can keep doing that like we did in Zandvoort and Monza.
Under the bright lights of Marina Bay, we are all set for one of the qualifying sessions of the season. Multiple teams, multiple drivers are in the hunt for pole position as we set the grid for the Singapore Grand Prix. Late on, 2 corners to go for Carlos Sainz, who's currently on for pole position. He improves his time, but he needed to. Charles Leclerc gets back to the front row, but he can't beat his teammate. Can Russell find his way to the front row? Can he take pole? Russell over the line, second fastest for George Russell. But for the second Grand Prix in a row, it's Carlos Sainz's day. It's a second pole position in a row for the man you're looking at, Sainz.
We have it. And now, and 2 in a row.
Tell me we have it.
Yes. It was super close, yeah.
But it's for us.
Good evening and welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix. It is wide open at Marina Bay, and you can make a case for 4 teams taking the checkered flag in 2 hours' time.
In the top 10 is only Charles on soft, and something at the back with hard as well.
No softs at the back, only hards.
This first Verstappen on the hard, also Perez on the hard.
So Leclerc on the clean side of the grid will have the soft tyres as well to get the start, and that's Ferrari trying to get their position in 1-2. They're very, very clear with that, and Russell's going to have to get his elbows up to try and keep himself in with just 1 Ferrari ahead of him.
And focus on the lights, and last car is on the grid.
It is the most open race of the season, and we are waiting for the 5 red lights of Marina Bay. And the Singapore Grand Prix is go! Good launch off the line by the P3 man. Charles Leclerc is trying to take second place. Carlos Sainz holds the lead. Charles Leclerc does take second place. The degradation is a little bit lower. The teams are reporting that it is a little bit lower than expected. That's good news for Ferrari, who've torn through their tyres this year.
And tyre phase update when you can.
Tyre phase 1. So I could go forever at this place. I have more than a second in hand.
That's good.
It's tricky to know what to do now from the strategist's point of view. Sainz is happy. He's just really measuring the pace, and that's why I think he did 1 lap a little bit quicker to show what he could do, and then just settle in. No one's going to pass him at the moment.
More pace management or less?
Target lap time 40.0 or 39.5. I leave it to you to judge. And chart is opening 2.4 behind.
Happy with 40.0.
Understood. I'll let you know if it's enough.
We have a wing damage.
There is Logan Sargent. The yellow flag is out.
Safety car.
Okay, what do we do?
And box, Carlos box. Let me know for a flap.
I'm happy with the flap.
Okay, no touch then.
Well, into the pits we come. This is the moment that could change the race. Everyone being called in. This is Charles Leclerc's slow stop for Ferrari.
What happened there?
We had to hold you for traffic.
Yeah, Hamilton crawled into his box because he couldn't get in because Russell was there, and then that's just the way it goes. And McLaren gains with Lando Norris.
What do you think is the plan for this?
The plan is to keep the pack together, so don't pull away.
Sainz takes off down the road and tries to build a gap out front as we go back racing at Marina Bay. Oh, Russell's all over the road. Is he going to nose to the inside? Brilliant pictures of 2 overtakes at the same time. Russell gets past Verstappen.
Russell 1 second behind. If you keep the pack bunched up, he cannot do 2 stops. Russell cannot do 2 stops.
Fascinating dynamic for the 2 drivers out front that since the summer break have been the form drivers in their team, have been the lead drivers on the grid. Carlos Sainz and George Russell chasing Grand Prix victory number 2 today.
Russell 40.2 and Lando 39.4.
Let me know when you think it's good to push. I still have 1 second of pace in hand.
Understood.
The Grand Prix victory, the first one of the season that looks like it's not heading to Red Bull. Will it be Ferrari? Will it be Mercedes? Or will it be McLaren out there? Great drive will go unrewarded for Esteban Ocon, who is pulling off some fine moves there, and he will park up. He's out. And the Mercedes drivers have elected to give up track position at a street circuit and to make moves to try and fight for victory in Singapore.
And we want to post in the end, and 17 laps to go, 17 to go.
George Russell, unsurprisingly, has set the fastest first sector of the entire Grand Prix so far as he tries to close down a 16-second gap and win his second Grand Prix.
And Russell 13.5 behind.
Yeah, but who does he need to pass?
Charles and Norris, and Charles lap time 38.5.
George Russell is close now. He's got an opportunity. This is his first real run on the Ferrari driver ahead. Go to the outside line, says Charles Leclerc. But then it's the up and under attempt from George Russell. This is the traction race we were telling you about. George Russell's got a chance now to win this Grand Prix because he's fought his way by and he's taken third place.
Copy Lando, every lap.
Copy that.
Carlos Sainz knows that he needs the help of Lando Norris. He has deliberately given Lando Norris DRS to try and increase the McLaren speed.
Lando 0.8 behind, 0.8 with DRS. Russell no DRS.
Yeah, it's on purpose.
Copy that.
If Sainz wins this race, this will be one of the most brilliant victories that I can remember.
The top four are nearly glued together as we go through turn number 8. Will it be the Ferrari? Will it be the McLaren? And which Mercedes can step forward?
4 laps to go, 4 laps to go.
Russell having the defensive shake thrown, but now there's an opportunity to stand on the power. The two British drivers go wheel to wheel. George Russell trying to fight his way by. Will that be the inside line? No, Norris gets his elbows out, and that could have won the race for Carlos Sainz.
Good job from Lando there, 1.5 behind. They're fighting hard.
This is on the limit for the podium places, for the win. 3 to go of this 3-mile lap.
3 laps to go. Lando behind 1.2.
We're running out of laps, and Lando Norris now, he's got the DRS. He's got the DRS there. Sainz dropping back.
He lost a huge amount of time. He really waited for Lando to try and tow him up the straight towards turn 7.
2 laps to go, and Lando with DRS, 1 second behind.
Carlos Sainz chasing victory number 2 in Formula 1. Lando Norris looking to match his personal best. George Russell, who called for this strategy, he gave up second place, chasing the win, and Hamilton has the fastest lap and looks the fastest of these 4, but we're running out of time.
Lando 1.1 behind. Lap.
Russell knows he needs to try and make the place right now. Hamilton was giving his teammate the hurry up, but Sainz's tactical awareness may well have won him this Grand Prix on the 62nd and last lap. He's got a great advantage now. The charging Mercedes might be denied.
Can he get away from Norris? That's the next question. Lando's still pushing for the win. Russell's off.
George Russell into the wall and out of the race.
Russell in the wall at turn 10. Head down. Few corners to the end.
Formula 1 at its absolute finest. Carlos Sainz, tactical brilliance. Carlos Sainz, the winner of the Singapore Grand Prix.
And P1, baby, P1.
Follow Fred, follow Ricky.
What a mega job you did there. What a smart race.
You know what? This is my first smooth operation in Ferrari. Smooth operator. Ricky, we won Singapore, my friend.
Like, great. They're crying.
After one of the great Singapore Grand Prix, that was an excellent Grand Prix to bring to you. Celebrations for all of them on the podium, but what a moment for Fred Vasseur.
A bit of everything today out there, and an incredible weekend, a perfect race execution. We didn't get it easy. Obviously, we had our own challenges out there today, but we nailed everything that we had to nail today, and we put together a very good race to bring home that P1 that tastes honestly as good as it can taste.